This is a video about reinventing yourself as an artist. I'm listening to Daft Punk. I used to spend my days like this. And this. And this. And this. And this. But a decision about 2.5 years ago to move out of the city into the countryside means that I now spend my time here doing a lot more of this. My wife and I are trying to turn an old, dilapidated plant nursery into a place people might want to come and connect with each other and nature. I get an enormous amount of joy from finding creative solutions to the never-ending stream of problems this place presents. But there's still an artist, a painter inside me that wants to express. In this next chapter, I want to feel free. My old practice feels suffocating. Growing tomatoes, making sure our 1-year-old doesn't eat too much dirt, keeping our ducks alive, plumbing, woodworking, making firewood. My old routine of painting 8 hours a day does not fit this lifestyle. So, transmutation, change, is needed. With that in mind, let's go outside and find some inspiration. The idea: get some spray paint, find some leaves. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't overthink, don't focus on the details, focus on the feeling of freedom. And let the creative spirits fill in the blanks. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this project is about reinventing how I make art. Getting away from the nitty-gritty and approaching creating art with new energy and freedom. I might have mentioned the freedom. Painting has over the last 15 years evolved through stages: distraction, visual journaling, escapism, refuge, expression, release, passion, work, exhaustion, pressure. Of these, the word refuge stands out to me. Painting as a place to retreat to when life is difficult. A place to collect strength and gather thoughts. As it evolved into something I wanted to make a living from, this was lost. A story old as time. The herb, not the way in which we keep track of the days. Now, life is pretty difficult. It's a life rich in experience, joy, and love, which I'm grateful, but difficult nonetheless. And so, I find myself in need of refuge, which brings us back to the artistic transmutation. Evolution, not regression. I want to bring with me into this next chapter the lessons of the last decade. Right about now is when my plans of freedom start to crackle and fall apart. I'm sure you can notice even the change in the video. Things get pretty static. What I end up doing is get up 5 a.m. every morning for a month to painstakingly paint the details before our son wakes up. Quite the opposite of what my intention with this piece was. Change is hard, and evolution takes time. This didn't turn out in the least how I expected it would, but it is a step in a new direction. I'm excited to hang this painting in the cabin and start the next one. This serves as a starting point. It gives me something to move away from. And I don't mean that in a bad way. For the next one, the pendulum swings, and I have thoughts of restraint and free space on the paper. I believe in YouTube as a place of learning and inspiration. I'm renovating a house, turning a plant nursery into a gathering ground, learning it all from YouTube. But I do find myself battling with the dilemma of contributing content to an algorithm that doesn't have our best interest at its core. So, if you need to hear this, close the laptop or phone and go do the thing. Whatever the fucking thing is. Go do the thing. And I'll see you next time.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, what?
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I was in that.